Hi, Miss. Hi, Miss.
Hi, Miss.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We were waiting for the others to join. It seems that these are the only ones who are going to attend. Let's start. First of all, I would just like to tell you that this lecture is a revision lecture in which we are going to revise everything that we have covered from the beginning of the year till now. Okay, so there is nothing new. Everything, all the information that we are going to discuss are already explained before during the other sessions, the online sessions that we have did before. Okay, so as I said, this is only a revision lecture. Let's first start with the first grammar lesson that we have covered, which is the 4 kinds of sentences. We already know that we have 4 kinds of sentences. We have the declarative sentence, the imperative sentence, the interrogative sentence, and the exclamatory sentence. These are the 4 kinds of sentences that we have. We have said that a declarative sentence is a sentence that declares something or tells something, and it ends up with a point. The imperative sentence is a sentence that asks for a request or makes a certain order. And we have said that an interrogative sentence is a question. It means that an interrogative sentence asks a question, and it also ends with a question mark, while an exclamatory sentence is a sentence that ends with an exclamation mark, and it expresses feelings and emotions. Okay, so let's repeat. We have said, guys, that we have 4 kinds of sentences. They are the declarative, the interrogative, the imperative, and the exclamatory sentences. So any question concerning this lesson? If yes, please raise your hands. Yes, Lamar. What is your question? Lamar, you may unmute yourself. What is your question?
Miss, what is an affirmative sentence?
What is what?
An affirmative sentence.
Imperative.
It was in the worksheet. It was in the worksheet.
Imperative.
Affirmative.
Imperative. Right?
But no,
What?
there was, let me check it. Miss, affirmative.
There's no, there's imperative or interrogative.
Okay.
There is declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, let's now move to the first.
But in the worksheet in letter F, you wrote to write 4 sentences, and the first one to be declarative, the second one interrogative, and the third one in affirmative, and the fourth one exclamatory.
Yeah, it seems that there is a spelling mistake only.
Oh, Thank you.
Okay, so now let's move. Now let's move to the spelling lesson. The first spelling lesson that we covered was the short vowel sounds. As you all know, we have 5 vowel letters, which are the A, E, I, and O, and U. These letters may have short sounds and long sounds. So this lesson is about the vowel letters having short sounds. So it means that you do not stress on the vowel letter when you read the word. This is the long vowel, short vowel sounds. We have also explained a lesson about a paragraph writing. We have said that a paragraph is a group of sentences and it's made up of three parts: the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the concluding sentence. Who can please explain to us what is a topic sentence by raising your hands? Yes, anybody else? Yes, Lamar.
Miss, it's the topic of a paragraph.
How? Who can explain more? A topic sentence is the topic.
The title.
The topic sentence is the main idea of a paragraph, or let's say the idea in which the paragraph is going to discuss or develop or talk about, right? So this is what we mean by a topic sentence. So the topic sentence is usually the first sentence in a paragraph, and it's usually states the main idea of a paragraph in which we are going to explain. Okay, what are supporting sentences? Who can tell me? What do we mean by a supporting sentence? What is a supporting sentence? Who can tell us what is a supporting sentence? Yes, Samia?
A supporting sentence is it's supporting the sentences to develop the topic.
Very good. So it supports, it explains, it explains, it gives examples, right? It, let's say, give details, facts about the topic sentence or about the main topic that you are talking about. Thank you, Samia. Let's move now to the concluding sentence. Who can tell me what is a concluding sentence? What is the concluding sentence? Please wake up. Yes, Ali. Ali Shogri, unmute yourself. Yes, Ali, what is the concluding sentence? Ali, you may unmute yourself.
Everything written. Miss, it concludes everything written in the text.
Very good. So it sums up or wraps up the whole text. Very good. Okay. We have said something very important about the concluding sentence, that it restates what? Who remembers? Who remembers? It restates what? Yes, Leah. Yes, Leia. So the concluding sentence sums up the whole paragraph, and at the same time, it restates what is mentioned in the topic sentence using different words. Let's now move to facts and opinions. This was the first comprehension scale that we have covered. We have said that a fact is something real, something true, something that cannot be changed, something that can be proven. We can prove a fact. Like, for example, Mars is called the red planet. This is a fact. You cannot change it. If I said, I do not like, for example, space exploration, so this is an opinion. This is the difference between a fact and an opinion. So a fact is something true, it's something real, it's something that you can prove, it's something that you cannot change, while an opinion is your own point of view concerning anything. It can be argued, it can be supported with facts, and it is just your own opinion. So like, for example, if I said, I do not like sports or exercising, this is my own opinion. So this is the difference between facts and opinions. Any question till now? Okay, let's move on. Now we move to subjects and predicates. We have said that we have, yes, Ali. Yes, Ali. Unmute, Ali.
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Miss, in the worksheet,
Yes.
Miss, in wait, Miss, in E, you said tell whether underlined words function as a subject or as a predicate, then write its kind.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
It means you have to write if it's a subject or a predicate first, and then you have to tell if it's a simple subject or a complete subject or a compound subject.
Oh.
And if it's a predicate, so you have to tell me if it's a simple, complete, or compound predicate. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
welcome.
Miss, and one more.
Yeah.
Miss, in F, Miss, the same question that Lamar Safan asked. Miss, affirmative, what does that mean?
Affirmative means declarative.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
The point that she wasn't pronouncing the word correctly, I couldn't understand what she's saying. That's why.
Miss, my mom told me that that it means like I'm sure, like something, and like I'm متأكد in something. I'm sure from something.
Affirmative? You mean the affirmative sentence? No, the affirmative sentence is a positive sentence. Okay, it's a sentence that tells you something or states something. It's a positive sentence. It's not a question. It's not a negative sentence. It's not an exclamatory sentence. It's just a sentence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So we
Miss.
said, thank you. We said that a simple subject is made up of just a noun or a pronoun. A complete subject is made up of a pronoun plus any modifier, or a noun plus any of the modifiers. A compound subject is made up of two or more subjects joined by a conjunction. Conjunctions are either or and. Okay? Now, we move to the predicate. The predicate is usually the action or the action done by the subject. It means by the doer, and it's a verb. So we also have a simple predicate, a complete predicate, and the compound predicate. A simple predicate is the complete verb. Complete verb, I mean even with the helping verbs. Like if I said was dancing, dancing alone is not a verb. Was dancing is a verb. Is sleeping, sleeping alone is not a verb. Is sleeping is a verb, okay? Complete predicates, so the simple predicate means the verb plus all the modifiers, and the compound predicate, which is and the compound predicate, which is made up of 2 or more predicates, okay? 2 or more predicates means 2 or more actions, okay, guys? So you can do more than one action and connect them using commas or using conjunctions, okay? So for example, I can say she is drinking juice and reading a newspaper. So she is doing 2 actions. I connected them or I joined them by and. Okay. Now we move to plurals. We have said before that plurals are when we have more than one thing or more than one person. So this is called a plural form. Now we have so many rules in order to change a verb into the plural form, okay? Now, what are these ways? Let's start first with the first rule. The first rule is about regular nouns. Like most nouns are changed into the plural form by adding to them s, like cat, cats, house, houses, door, doors, and so on. If the singular noun ends with s, as you can see, double s, sh, ch, x, or z, you have to add es to the noun. Okay, like truss, trusses, bus, buses, marsh, marshes, lunch, lunches, tax, taxes, blitz, blitzes. All of these follow one rule, which is nouns that have special endings. Now we move to nouns that end with z or s. These nouns also require to double the s or the z and then add es. If the noun ends with f or fe, then you have to change f into ve and then add s, like wife and wives. And as I always tell you, we always have exceptions in spelling. Like for example, roof, roofs, belief, beliefs. These stay the same. These are called exceptions. Rule number 5, if a singular noun ends with y, preceded with a vowel letter, then you just add s. And if it's preceded with a consonant letter, you have to drop the y and then add ies. Let's look at numbers 5 and 6. Like city is a noun, it ends with y, but the y is preceded with a consonant letter. So we dropped the y and added ies. While Ray is a noun that ends with y, but the y is preceded with a, which is a vowel letter. So we just add s to the verb. Now, if the singular noun ends with o, you add es, like potato and tomato, okay? But we still have exceptions, as I said. We still have exceptions like photo, photos, piano, pianos, and so on, okay? Let's move to rule number 8. And rule number 8 is about nouns that end with us, like cactus. So you have to change the us into I, like cactus, cacti, focus, foci, and so on. Okay, so all the nouns that end with us, you should drop the us and add I instead. If the singular noun ends in is, then the plural ending with is should be es. So like in analysis, you change the is at the end of the word into es. Like in ellipsis, you change the is at the end of the word into es. If the singular noun ends with on, like in phenomenon, so you change the on into a. Like criterion, criteria, so you change them into a, okay? Any questions till now? Let's finish all the rules of the plurals. Miss, who isn't muted? Okay. Let's continue now. Now, let's move to nouns that do not change when they are pluralized, like sheep, sheep, series, series. These verbs stay the same. These nouns, sorry, stay the same. Now, when do I know that this noun is a singular noun or this is a plural? I know when I read the sentence. So I know through context. Like if I said Mark caught 1 fish, but I caught 3 fish. So I know that the second one, so fish in the second part of the sentence, is the plural noun. Now we move to plurals that are called irregular nouns, in which the word changes completely after pluralization, like child, children, goose, geese, man, men, tooth, teeth, woman, woman, foot, feet, person, people, mouse, mice. These are called irregular nouns. They change completely after pluralization. In this case, I've told you before that I prefer if you memorize these words. Is everything clear? Any questions? Raise your hands if you have any question. Yes, Aris Keike. Aris Keike, any question? Okay, guys, so this was our lecture for today. You have to do the worksheet. You have to solve the worksheet. I will upload the worksheet solution and worksheet solution video as soon as possible. But let me first make sure that you all did the worksheet. That's why this was everything. So it was just revision. Starting week 12, we are going to start with new lectures because we are going back to online learning. Stay safe and goodbye. Goodbye. Miss, you may leave. I'm waiting for you. Alice Keike, Lamar, and Dima Sultani, you may leave now.